We're now entering the 6th week of class. You've completed a lot of work up to this point. You've been writing, you've been rewriting, you've been changing tools, you've been changing populations, changing ideas, doing a lot of work. And I know it's been very overwhelming for some of you, but this is normal for a doctoral program. So what we're doing is we're trying to help you to kind of expand your vision, and also you're starting to look at things a little differently. One of the things I usually tell students is to think back of when you started nursing school. How did you feel then? Do you feel a little bit like that now? Kind of like that novice again? So I will guarantee you that it will get better. It is going to all start to fit together, and you're going to feel a lot better about your project and feeling that you're right on the right path. So a couple things I want you to do is I want you to stay focused. I want you to take care of yourself, however that may be. Take a break once in a while, maybe go out and take a walk, whatever it is that helps you to relax. And then you get back and you start over again. So let's look at this week, week 6. We're going to focus on the literature review, and this is going to help you to prepare for your final project, which is actually due next week, week 7. So the first thing you want to do this week is to listen to the voice thread on the literature review, because that'll give you a lot of really good information. And then you'll have 2 discussion questions. The first one is a critique, and this is going to help to prepare you to critique, because this critiquing is a very important part of the actual literature review that you're going to be writing next week. So we're going to kind of work on some of those critiquing methods this week. You'll have 3 samples to look at. Select one, make sure you identify which one you're going to be critiquing, and then you go through and you start looking at it as to, what did you find? What was something within the critique that worked really well? And then maybe what are some of the opportunities for improvement? So look over the directions for this particular assignment, and it'll give you that information as to what you're looking for. So then the second discussion question is actually a summary literature, or a sample literature summary table. And this is really an important piece that's going to help you to prepare for that final project next week. So go and look in your Moran book, and you'll see a table in there. There's a page number that's identified on the website. And you want to put this table together, and you can follow the table that's right there in your textbook if that's most comfortable for you. But the most important things you need in there are identified in that table and also listed in your DNP template and working guide. So these things are also listed in there. You want to put in your table the year of whatever the article is that you're looking at. Then you want to identify who the author, the title, and the journal is. Then the purpose of the study would be in another column. So what was the topic that was researched? The study design, and be sure that you identify the study design, the full study design. Was it a quantitative, quasi-experimental before and after study, similar to what you're doing? Or was it a mixed method study? What was it? Identify the study design. Then you want to identify who the population is and how many were involved in the population. Next would be what the major findings are and the statistics that were found. So was there statistically significant differences found within a study? Were there not? Was there clinical significance found? Whatever was found, be sure that you write this out and write out what the statistics were too. And then the one thing that's not in this chart that you're going to be looking at is the author recommendations. You can add author recommendations to the chart if you like. You will need the author recommendations when you start writing your own literature review. So it doesn't matter whether you put them in this chart or not, but you are going to need them when it comes time to do your actual literature review. So this is a little something to get you starting to think about your literature review and to help you with the final project for next week. These are the learning outcomes for our week this week. And as always, let me know if you have any questions. Have a great week, And remember to take a little care of yourself when you need it. Have a great week, everyone.